All right, you're welcome back. It's time for us to have a chat with a superstar, Nollywood superstar, actor, amongst many other things, producer, Bugboe. Toyin Abraham, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Yeah, for those of you who might be wondering, she did change her name. And I want to start with that question. Why did you change your name? You used to be Toyin Aimaku, right?
Yes.
What happened?
Nothing, it's just a family decision. Okay. My dad's name is Abraham, but like our family name is Aimaku, so it's a family decision. There
was a lot of talk about the fact that, you felt like Toyin Aimaku had a lot of quote-unquote controversy and you wanted a clean start. Is that true?
Yes. I wanted to prove a point, and I'm proving it already.
What point is that?
I want to start afresh, which I've started. I want to start. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning.
When you talk about starting afresh, and I want to understand, what exactly are you starting afresh?
Like everything about me.
Okay.
It's a new me, so it's a new start.
Career-wise, personal life?
Everything.
Okay. So what was happening in the past that you felt needed to be cleaned up?
A lot. Not really. Seriously, because I have to be sincere with you.
Yeah.
It's actually a family decision.
Okay.
But I can decide I don't want to change it because my elder ones I actually changed as a long time ago.
Okay.
I can decide I don't want to change it, but I now decide, okay, let me just change it. So.
Okay, we'll come back to all of that. But talking about clean starts now, you look amazing. You look very different.
Thank you.
How much weight did you lose? Sorry for coming out that straight up.
I think it was the time I got to like 14, 16. So now I'm like 8, 10.
So you went from a size 16 to a size 8.
8, 10.
Was that a conscious decision?
Yes, I did it purposely. Yes, because it was actually affecting my job. And it was not something I actually wanted. It's just due to some stuff. So I had to, okay, now I want to be trendy. I want to be pretty, so I can fit into a lot of roles.
Okay. Interesting. You've been acting for, I believe, 14, 15 years. 2003, I believe?
Yes.
Okay. You started in the Yoruba movie industry, and of course now you've started branching out to do other things. Why did you always want to act? Was it something you dabbled into?
No. I actually wanted to be a physiotherapist. It was just an opportunity. Okay, there's my late brother, my elder brother, he has a friend. So the friend has an uncle who happens to be a marketer. That's Kush Highways marketer.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I have to call you Buki, right? But I call her Mommy Buki. She's my boss. So so she wanted to shoot a movie in Ibadan. But she doesn't know anywhere. So I was called on to actually assist her.
Okay.
So that was all. I know how it is. So anytime I go and see her in the hotel, when I get home, you don't even need to call me. I'll just, I can't have to know I'm coming from Buki right place. I want everybody to know that I'm coming. I know, I just get Buki right now. Do you know how it is? So fortunately, I think they were actually waiting for one actress. I think then it was Reti or Sayemi.
Okay.
So she didn't come, so they just needed someone to fill in the space. They actually wanted me to fill in the space, but to God be the glory. So I acted well. So I think Tope Idowu was the director then. The guy that was in this advert, MTN advert one time. So he directed, so everybody now clapped, oh, you can act. So after the whole thing, I was now paid 5,000. I was like, oh my God.
Just like
so
that.
I can get a lot of money. So when I got home, I told my sister that, I can actually make money. I can act. So they said I can act. So then, and Ibadan, there's this thing I used to put here, like a black spot, this local beauty thing. so
it was like your own birthmark.
Yes.
Okay.
So this actually now saw me and said, is it natural? And I'm just this playful person. So I said yes. So he said, please, I want you to play with Cheloniga.
Like a younger version?
Yes, like a younger version of Cheloniga. I said, okay. So I got there, and that was how I started acting, so.
Great stuff. And have you enjoyed the journey so far? I mean, you've become extremely popular. You have millions of followers on social media.
Yes,
millions.
I think, yes, I enjoy it, but it's not easy, but to God be the
What's
joy.
the hard part about being this famous?
A lot of times, people are not even ready to hear on your own side of the story. And you see, a lot of times, there are things that are not even true. So they just put it out there and you'll be like, are they talking about my Toyin? Is it Toyin Abraham or Toyin Aimaku? What are they talking about? I didn't even do this, but how many people do you have to explain to? And your team keeps telling you, keep quiet, don't say anything. So, they're saying things about you and you can't even defend yourself. And sometimes when they want to defend you, they have to just write it in a way like, okay, on behalf of the team, blah, 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 you know. And sometimes you just want to talk that I didn't do it, or you know, that kind of a thing, but you cannot do that. So it's
so how do you handle situations like that, especially like on social media, when you're going through maybe your mentions or people who put comments and you see one or two things that just jump at you? How do you handle those moments?
Like I tell people, Ebuka, and I will say it again over and over again, I have the best fans in the whole world. My fans are the best. They're loyal, they're sweet. A lot of times I don't even need to respond. My fans do that for me. They'll just Toyin Titans, they'll just, why are you asking her? And you know, sometimes, but I think I'm teaching a lot of people things that even if you want to correct me, don't correct me publicly. You can always slide into my DM and tell me. But you know what, sweetie, I'm used to it now. I'm so used to it. Yeah. Trust me.
So social media doesn't really bother you anymore?
It does not anymore. I'm used to it. Because I realize that most of the people that insult you on social media, when they see you outside there,
they're the actual fans.
Yes, they want to have pictures with you. And sometimes most people that insult you on social media are just ghost followers. There are people, maybe, it can even be your friend that doesn't really like you. So I'm used to it. So I just imagine, okay, they don't exist.
Yeah.
So that's it.
In the Yoruba movie industry, there's all of this. We don't even understand how many companies there are. There's different segments, if I may use those words. Who are your closest friends, first of all, in the Yoruba music industry? Movie industry. I keep saying music. Music industry. Yeah.
Everybody's my friend. But I can say I'm close to Auntie Fetia Balogo. I'm close to Afi Seniola, Bayoti Jani, Muiwa Demola. Yeah, I'm close to Adediwura Gold, Fumi, Bankantoni, Yabojo. I'm close to a lot of people. I'm close to a lot of people. But
isn't there a lot of people who are older?
Yes, most times I don't really roll with my friends. I don't roll with my age mates.
Why is that?
Like, I like to learn things. I like to learn things from older people. Then sometimes I like to mentor people. So it's either you're older than me or you're younger than me. I don't really like moving with my age mates. I don't really like it. Because I feel most times you get jealous of each other. But when I look up to you, I think, oh yes, you should be proud of me if I'm successful, you know. And I like to mentor people, so you can be younger than.
Interesting.